What will the numbers be? What will the numbers be? Just the facts, ma'am, just the facts. What will the numbers be? What will the numbers be? What will the numbers be? Just the facts, sir, just the facts. Begin so we can see what the numbers will be.
Hi, my name is Dat Trang, ICES Program Coordinator.
Hello, my name is Erica Oliden, Program Coordinator and Academic Manager for ICES.
What is Kagan Cooperative Learning Structure?
Kagan structure are content-free and structured interactions. An emphasis on 4 factors known as PIEs. P, positive interdependence.
Positive interdependence. It means the success of one student is positively linked to the success of the others.
I, individual interdependence.
Individual interdependence. It means that each student is individually contributing to the fair share of the entire group.
E, equal participation.
Equal participation. All students should participate equally.
S, simultaneous interaction.
Simultaneous interactions. All students should be engaged in the activity all at the same time.
What I'm here to do today is introduce MathFacts. MathFacts is a tool to help facilitate you in teaching students basic mathematical skills in a fun and interactive manner. The first step to engage students in MathFacts is choosing a math operation followed by a Kagan structure. For the purpose of this tutorial, we chose multiplication as a math operation and fan and pick and roll the dice as our 2 Kagan structure activities, which can be found in the MathFacts handbook. Once your math activity has been chosen, you must ensure you gather all necessary materials required and are readily available. For the 2 Kagan structure activities that I have chosen, the materials I would need at hand are handbook, flashcards, index cards, and dice. Activity number 1, fan and pick. Always make sure you begin every activity by introducing a math fact. For example, if 2 times 3 equals 6, then 3 times 2 equals 6. Always ensure student interaction by utilizing chance in your activities.
If 8 times 2 equals 16, then 2 times 8 equals 16.
The way you incorporate the fan and pick activity in a classroom setting is by assigning students in groups of 4. Each student holds a particular role in the activity. The roles are holder, reader, solver, and praiser. The holder holds the flashcards and asks the reader to choose the card. The reader then chooses a flashcard and reads the problem to the solver. The solver then tries to solve the equation given by the reader. The praiser then praises or encourages the solver.
Pick a card, any card. No.
If 1 times 3 equals 3, then
3 times 1 equals 3. Good job, high five.
The first step for this activity, roll the dice, in any Kagan activities is preparation. You must ensure that you have all your supplies. For roll the dice, you will need a pair of dice and your math facts handbook. Always start with a math fact, such as if 4 times 8 equals 32, then 8 times 4 equals 32. The rules are simple. Make sure you pair up the students, assign them a role. One is a roller that will be rolling the dice, the other is a solver that will be stating the math facts. Both are praisers. Make sure you give them the opportunity to switch roles to be a roller and a solver.
if 3 times 1 equals 3,
Then 1 times 3 equals 3.
good job.
Hi, I'm Ryan Vincent, ICES Middle School Coordinator.
And I'm Marquise McCrae, Middle School Side Director, and we're here to present Math Facts.
We will be showing you 2 activities today. The first one is Integer Wars, and the second one is Math Dash. The following activity we will be showing you is Integer War. The supplies needed for this activity are a deck of cards, and always use your Math Facts binder. Always remember before starting any math fact activity to state a math fact. For example, if 5 times 6 equals 30, then 6 times 5 equals 30. The objectives of Integer Wars is to teach the difference between positive and negative numbers to the students. The roles of the students are, there will be a dealer/shuffler, and then 4 other players. First, you begin by putting a number line on the board, starting from -10, going up to +10. Next, you separate your class into even groups. Before distributing decks of cards to the groups, make sure you remove all face cards. For example, in a group of 5, the shuffler will take out the cards, shuffle them, and distribute the cards evenly to each player in the group. Starting with the shuffler, he will draw his card, stating the value of the integer. The player to his left will draw his card and state the value. This will continue in a circle until the end of the rotation. The player with the highest value card then receives all the cards that are in the pile.
-7, -3,
-9.
+3, -4, -7, +10.
I'm here to present Math Dash. What you need for this activity is first your Math Facts folder, and you're going to need some 3x5 cards with the timetables listed on them. Remember, always start with your Math Facts. They're all around us and they're easy to incorporate. Tell your students, if we have 4 groups of 5, which equals 20, then 5 groups of 4 is also going to be 20 as well. Use the if and then and incorporate it, and make sure you instill those numbers in your students' head, and that'll help them with testing. The objective of this game is to have students come up on the board and recite their times tables. It's a good learning tool, and we use the if and then method. The rules of the game, we separate students by groups. Usually we can do this by grade, or if you just want to number off students, you could do it that way as well. What we do is we take our 6th graders and our 7th and 8th graders, and we pit them in teams against each other. 6th graders on one side of the room, 7th and 8th graders on the other side. What we do is we take the 3x5 note cards, we ball them up, and we put them on the table. Students then line up 1 student from each group. They run up to the table, grab that card. They need to open it, look at it, find the problem, run to the board, write the problem on the board both ways. They need to write it 6 times 3 equals 18, and they need to write it 3 times 6 equals 18. And then once they write the problem, the group leader looks for the student that has the solution the quickest, and that student is then allowed to recite the problem. The student that has the answer first is able to get a point for their group, and at the end of the activity, they're rewarded with a treat.
Good luck, Tyler.
All right, ready, set, go. All right, I seen Kamel win. Recite it.
11 times 11 equals 121, and 11 times 11 equals 121.
All right, that's another point to 7th and 8th grade.
What we have demonstrated are some fun and exciting games you can use for your middle school students while incorporating Math Facts, Integer War, and Math Dash.
Always remember to stay fun, motivated, and creative. And if you need any more information about Math Facts, always refer to your Math Facts binder.
Before we conclude our Math Facts tutorial, here are 5 ISIS tips.
1. Preparation is key. Remember to be familiar with your activity and bring all necessary materials.
2. Model by example. If 2 times 3 equals 6,
Then 3 times 2 equals 6.
3. Monitor and supervise. Make sure program leader is walking around and assisting students.
4. Encourage students with positive reinforcements. Adapt to the students' needs.
And 5. Be creative, bring energy and excitement to the activity. Make it fun for the students.
And thank you for joining us. This is Dat Trang
And Erica Olida.
We've learned our facts and know them well. Listen to hear if you can tell that we practice and review each and every day. It's easy to repeat what we need to say. We've learned our facts.